Hey, um, Katie and Jimmy, I know I don't have to do a video or anything this week. I just kind of have gotten in the habit of doing a video every week, and I think I like it. I also wanted to make a video to remind myself what I want to do for sure with my paper exercise that they have to do in English 1013. So that's it. Okay, so if you're here, you have finished the diagnostic learning experience. You have taken a survey that tells me which social media you know how to navigate the best and are most comfortable with. You have taken a test. You've written a blog entry about your experience with food and how you deal with it while you're messing around with your online college classes, and then you've taken a test that sort of asked you to reflect on what you've learned about how you deal with food on your online experience. And now it's time that we actually get to work a little bit. Oh, the horrors! So I thought I'd just give you a couple of quick things that are deal breakers pretty much for this assignment. We get about 3 weeks to do it. It won't be that hard. Um, I have sent each of you a Google Doc. It's an invitation to share. If you have not received the email, you need to email me immediately because it's going to be for an assignment. And there's only going to be 3 people other than you. 2 of them are going to be your classmates, and hey, then there's me. We're going to work a little bit on giving each other feedback and brainstorming and trying to work together, even though we're not anywhere close to each other. Okay. And along the way, hopefully, we'll become friends. So if you look in your module for week 4, it says that the profile paper is supposed to be between 850 and 1,000 words long. Yes. If you turn it in over 1,200 words, I'm going to dock you because that means that you didn't revise it to get it into the word count. If you turn in a paper that's 500 words long, I'm probably going to give you one opportunity to revise it because that means you didn't look at it. You just turned it in after you did it the 2 hours before it was due. Um, and you're better than that. So we're going to do better than that. The profile paper is written about a person, a place, or event that brings people together. I have this on your syllabus. I have this on your rubric. I have this on your short version of your assignment. It needs to be connected in some way to TW. So it can be a professor, it can be a librarian, it could be someone in the living department, it can be someone in the housing department, it can be a colleague, a roommate, it can be a sorority sister. It does not matter. It just has to be someone or something or an event that is connected to TWU. Okay? It can't be graduation ceremony from high school. It can't be your prom. It can't be your brother or sister because let's face it, you've known that person your whole life. And it can't be someone you've known for more than 3 months. All right. Um, I'm going to give you readings. You really need to do the readings because each one of them will be an example of a profile paper. And each week there'll be things that I'm going to ask you to pay attention to so we can kind of break down the essays and discuss how they've approached this. And if you haven't done the readings, you're not going to have a clue what I'm talking about. So please do the readings. Also, I'm going to tell you that every time you find something interesting that's connected to TWU, bus drivers, people that do blood drives, people that you meet with the blood drive, people at the bookstore, any time that you find anything that's kind of interesting, I'd suggest that you take a snapshot of it. Okay, we're going to be doing a photo diary throughout the semester. One of the reasons I had you do the survey was to see if we were going to be most comfortable putting them on Pinterest or Facebook or some other media. At the very least, I'm going to ask for 2 pictures a week. If we need to just put them on the blog page, we will. I'm okay with that. I'm going to ask you to do the picture, to post it, and then just a really quick explanation, pretty much enough that you remember why you took it, who it was, and the date. If you take a picture off the TWU website or Google it, that's fine. You have to document that you got it from the TWU website or Google. And I can show you how to do that. The right side can help you with that. We just have to make sure that you document something that somebody else did the work for. Okay. The only other thing that I need to discuss with you is giving feedback to each other. We're going to be looking at each other's writings every week, and I'm going to ask you to be looking for something specific to find in their writing and to discuss about their writing. I'm also going to allow you to, hey, ask for help. Writing is a public experience. We all do it differently. We all react to it a little differently. We all address it differently when we start it, revise it. The process is a little different for all of us. One thing that I've noticed is it's a little bit stronger when you get to do it with somebody else. So I'm going to encourage you to when you have the opportunity to read each other's work, look for things that you like and be specific. If you can tell them, man, I really like the way that you use the image in this paragraph because I can really picture this person, or I really like how you make those sentences easy to read. I know mine tend to be a little bit long, and sometimes people get lost in them. So it's something that I have to work on. I'm also going to ask you if there are places where you get confused, point them out. Okay, as writers, we know what we want other people to read because it's in our head. And we think because we understand what we're saying, everybody else should too. And sometimes it just doesn't happen like that. So don't be offended if somebody says they don't understand you. Please know that they're coming from a place of they're just trying to get clarification on something. It's okay to feel hurt. I get my feelings hurt all the time and then go in and revise. I have this on your Google Doc. I know we don't like to have our feelings hurt. I'm pretty sure that we all agree that it's not easy to give feedback. It's not easy not to hurt people's feelings. So I'm going to suggest that you come from a place of, I know they're trying to help me. And just remember that we all see things differently. And if you're the one person that says something meaningful, if you're the one person that sees it differently, that helps them put their paragraph together perfectly, it would be a shame if you didn't give the feedback. So just try it out. If something happens, that is not appropriate, I'll probably let you know quickly. And have a good week, okay? If there's any questions, I'm going to put up a discussion board. I'll let it be anonymous. Chances are, if you have a question, there's probably 5 other people in the classroom that have the exact same question, or they will have it tomorrow. They just haven't thought about it yet. So don't get paranoid. Go ahead and ask, and I'll answer as soon as I can. Usually, I hit subscribe button, so I get the questions immediately. And if I'm not teaching, I will answer it as soon as I'm done teaching. Okay, have a great week. Stay safe, and I'll talk to you soon.